Yeah, boys. Yes. Alrighty, what's up, everybody? It is I, your boy, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here for video number 2. Video number 2 on your beautiful Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Something for the weekend. Alright, your Friday evening video right here. This time on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the evil and dark and scary, mysterious. Danhausen loves it. He does. Evil, very evil. Is it very evil? Like Danhausen would say, very evil. Shadow Slayer 2.0. This is episode number 84 of the Shadow Slayer 2.0 series. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button in the Shadow Slayer down there where it belongs, in the Shadow Slayer, otherwise known as the description box below. Subscribe to the channels. Make sure you like the video. And like I said before, don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave a comment on the video if you like. If not, get out of here, because we're going to leave stupid comments. You're going to get sent to that shadow realm where Satan and Ozzy will eat your soul. So don't do it. You want to do it on your dead channel that nobody gives two flying fucks about. You ain't going to do it on mine. That's that. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell so on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face because you are SOL and you know what that means. And if you don't know, oh boy, look it up. And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on the video if you like. You don't have to, if you want to, do it. And don't forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the bell for more. And if you're brand new here, for everybody who's watching at home, because I know you are. If you're new to the channel and you want to know more, and you think about subscribing, please do. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Because there's a lot of good stuff you're going to miss out on. So, and when you do subscribe to my channel, or my channels, I should say, my 4 other channels, and this one, I'm calling 5. So, when you do subscribe to my channels, as we say in the business, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice cold one, whatever you got. I got Pepsi, of course, sometimes, not all the time, but grab yourself a nice cold one, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. You know, well, fuck you, man. And that's it. Alright, it's Friday. The weekend is here, the second official weekend of September. We're getting real close to the midpoint of the month. Monday will hit that midpoint, because we only got 30 days of this month, so Monday will be the halfway point, like right down to me to daddy, like Bill Alfonso would say. So, about to hit the midpoint of September. Next week, pretty much got a few more days left of summer. This will be the unofficial, actually the official final weekend of summer, because I think fall starts next Friday or Saturday. So get ready. Fall will be here. It's still going to be a little bit warm, depending on where you live. We got that. It was a nice little chill day today. It was only near 75, 76 degrees today. Yesterday was like 81. Probably won't hit 80. Maybe we'll hit 80 next week, but it is what it is. Got some rain coming up this the tail end of the weekend on Sunday and maybe Monday, but not gonna. Hopefully, it's not gonna hurt your plans for the weekend. But whatever you're doing this weekend, I hope you have a great weekend and be safe, be well, and yeah, all that other good shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, got a lot to talk about today. If you didn't see my video from earlier today on my PG Rants channel, the legendary rant channel, I did a reaction to the big news of the day, which is WrestleMania 43 officially announced for that Sandlot in Saudi Arabia, that's going to happen in 2027. They made the announcement earlier today, a couple hours ago. Triple H was there. Joe Tessitore was the MC. We had the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the man who fucks goats. No, Jannetty would tell you that. Don't ask. Just ask Marty Jannetty. Don't ask Shawn Michaels, but it is what it is. But anyway, Shawn Michaels was there. The actual GOAT of all GOATs of the modern era. And that's The Undertaker. Old man Mark. Did you see his beard? Old gray Undertaker beard. Not the Takerino I love. I'm like, holy shit, when did you get that? Mark? No, shit. I mean, we see him on LFG. You don't see him with that gray beard. Somebody get that man just for men hair color. Holy shit. Don't play for Mr. Gray. Of course. But yeah, Undertaker was there. The GOAT of all GOATs, of course, of the modern era. Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair. We finally saw her. Coming out of wherever she came from. She was there. Horseface Charlotte Flair was there. La Primera. Stephanie Vancouver was there. Why? I didn't get why Stephanie Vancouver was there. Maybe they needed a international presence, I guess. Liv Morgan was there. She looked good. Oh. First time I've seen Liv in months. But she looked good. And also, the World Heavyweight Champion. He's a visionary. He's a revolutionary. He's Seth freaking Rollins. In one of his very expensive suits. Always from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you want to look good. You want to look like Seth freaking Rollins. You go to the Men's Warehouse, and maybe, just maybe, some of you who really need a wardrobe not a wardrobe malfunction, but you need a whole wardrobe, maybe, just maybe, the great people at the Men's Warehouse, they might make you like the way you look. I don't know if they'll guarantee it, but when I go, I get the good stuff. Because I like the way I look. Those are guarantees it. Right? Thank you. Right. She's sleeping. Not really sleeping. She's taking a nap. She's not even taking a nap. She's just like... She's in her bed doing whatever she's doing. But I digress on that. But yeah. And we had His Excellency... Turkey, whatever his fucking name is. The Blood Prince of Saudi Arabia was there, obviously. Who gives a fuck? But anyway, yeah, so WrestleMania 43 gonna be live and in color in Saudi Arabia in probably April 2027. And oh boy, the YouTube chat went ballistic today. Holy crap. There was like every fucking comment was, you sold out, 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 WWE, you sold out. TKO sucks. Pretty much. WWE sold out so bad to those freaking Arabs. I'm sorry, I'm not being racist or anything. I mean, really, USA got shafted. I'm sorry. Really, New Orleans got shafted. Tennessee, which was supposed to hold it, WrestleMania 43. Nope. UK, you got fucked. Puerto Rico, Issa's not really mad about it, but, I would have loved to have WrestleMania Puerto Rico. Or England, Italy. Can't have it in Japan, you know why. I think we all know why. If you don't know why, you gotta watch New Japan Pro Wrestling more often. But it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna get this garbage fucking WrestleMania. It doesn't even pay to watch it. I mean, it's just for the money, the blood money that the Saudi prince is just sucking, throwing out to Hunter and WWE and Nick. God, man. you know, TKO's like, salivating over this shit. And basically, 2027 is the final year of that 10-year deal with Saudi Arabia. I have all the events there. But you know they're going to re-up for another 10 years. And like I said in my video, SummerSlam is probably going to be there. Freaking Survivor Series is going to be there. We already know Royal Rumble is going to be there in January 31st, 2026. With SmackDown and Raw coming away as well. Even during WrestleMania in 2027. So we're going to get like early Raw and SmackDown. I mean, it's good, but you know. Raw beginning at 2 p.m. in Saudi Arabia when that happens. So if you don't have a VPN, oh, you're fucked. Unless you want to watch it on Netflix. I mean, if you have a VPN with Netflix too. If not, you're fucked. I'm not, because I have a VPN. I'm good. I don't have to worry about that shit. We move on. But yeah, so check out the video. Link will be down below in the gobbledygookie. And that's that. Alright, speaking of SmackDown, we got SmackDown coming up in about an hour and a half from now from Norfolk, Virginia. Or Norfolk, Virginia. Virginia, whatever you want to call it. Got a pretty decent card. We got Brock Lesnar is gonna open the show, so we be so good it makes Beastie open the show. I didn't make a sign, but whatever. So Wheatley's brings back Beastie, so Beastie is gonna be there. Should be Cena gonna be there because of what happened last week. I mean, it's the pre-ultimate to ultimate go-home show, because next Friday is the go-home show before WrestlePalooza, which is next Saturday night from Indianapolis, Indiana, where the Pacers play. I think it's where the Pacers play. We got that, and earlier in the day, we got AEW nobody's gonna watch. Well, maybe, you know. I think more people might actually watch All Out because of the announcement today. Because nobody's like, fuck WWE at this point. It's like, WrestleMania's in fucking Saudi Arabia. Fuck the WWE. They sold out. Yeah, pretty much all the AEW ites are like, especially the biggest one of them all. We all know it's Otaku, but you know that's another story for another time. You know, he did a video about WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, and he was like, you know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I am not. I'm just going to make great money for them. I'm not feeling it. If it was in Wembley Stadium in the UK, I would like, oh, yeah, I'm for this. Do it. Let's do it in Italy. Do it in Australia. Australia, meh. Do any of us really want to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch WrestleMania? It's like this, you know. I don't know. Some of you don't want to wake up because if you're on the West Coast, you're getting that at 3 a.m. Pacific time. I don't think anybody in the Pacific and the West Coast is gonna stay up or get up at 3 a.m. to watch WrestleMania from Australia. I know Crown Jewel's gonna be there in a couple weeks, actually. We're going to Australia, and we're gonna wake up on a Saturday morning, because it's a Saturday, even though it's Sunday in Australia, but because of the time zone difference. Not time zone, but international dateline thing, not time zone, but yeah, so, but yeah, I believe it's October the 11th is Crown Jewel. I'm gonna go back to this, but, thought it said 25. I'm looking for Crown Jewel 2025, not 2022. When is this shindig? Crown Jewel Path? Yeah, October the 11th, so it's the day before Bound for Glory. And it's gonna start at freaking 6 a.m. At least you get, you get up in the morning, you have a nice little breakfast, and you watch a couple hours of Crown Jewel, and then go back to sleep. Then you get up, take a little nap, get up in the afternoon, have your sensible lunch, and do whatever you gotta do on Saturday afternoon, then you can watch Collision on Saturday night. Like, we're gonna watch that one. I mean, it might be even, I don't even think Collision will be on that Saturday night because the baseball playoffs will be starting. The Division Series will be during that week. So we got that. And Crown Jewel is going to be emanating from the Rock Arena in Perth, Australia. So we got that. Alright, let me go back to what I was going to do. Alright, so we got, like I said, we got SmackDown tonight. BC's going to be open the show. We got a big title match tonight for the ladies. We got, it's Tiffy time! Daddy! Yes, Sunshine, what is it? Make it quick. What? What? Daddy, I got a title match tonight against that chick that looks like Storm from X-Men. You think I got a chance? You always have a chance, darling. You're my sweetheart. You got a fighting chance. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, Sunshine. You're my baby girl. Aw, thanks, Daddy. I'm gonna beat her for you. Right. Alright, so we got Tiffany Stratton taking on Jade Cargill 2 Electric Boogaloo tonight. I'm surprised it's tonight, not next week at the pay-per-view. Why? And the winner most likely will face Nia Jax. I hope it's not. If Tiffany does retain, if we get another Tiffany Nia Jax match, my head's gonna explode. That's gone. The feud is done, over with. Unless you want to put him in a cage. But I think I think Jay's gonna win the title tonight. Sadly, Tiffy's not gonna be happy. Gonna be a happy camper. Maybe Ludwig Spears might have to comfort her in different ways. But Speaking of Ludwig Spears, I think, is he on the show tonight? Not SmackDown. I'm talking about what we're gonna get to in a minute. That's Triple Worlds Collide. Is he on the show? Let me look down the card. No, he's not. I'm surprised. He was on the last one, but no, he was at Triple Mania, but he's not on the show as of right now. He might be on the show, or who knows? But we get that. But we'll talk about him. We'll talk about him later. So, say that El Grande Germanicano is not on the Worlds Collide pay-per-view. Surprise. Alright, so we got that. So we got good SmackDown. We'll see what happens with that. Then, at 10 o'clock, this is episode 84 of the Shadow Slayer. This is my official This is my official Triple Worlds Collide DOS predictions. Worlds Collide DOS, Worlds Collide 2, Worlds Collide Vegas, whatever you want to call it, comes your way tonight at 10 p.m. live from the Cox Pavilion at the Thomas and Mack Center in Paradise/Las Vegas, Nevada. Which Paradise is just on the outskirts of Las Vegas. But the Cox Pavilion is a pretty nice little place. Not that I've been there, but I've seen pictures of it. So we got that. Alright, so the second annual Worlds Collide event happens. The first one was in 2019, actually, which this began in January 26, 2019. And we all know the last one was June 7th, 2025 at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, always up to no good, California. And then WWE held a fourth Worlds Collide event in collaboration with Lucha Libre, AAA Worldwide. That was the fourth one. And then announced its intention to acquire AAA, which we all know they acquired in August. So it's been over a month since the AAA WWE partnership, which has been pretty good. Triple Mania 33 was epic! We saw that in Mexico at Arena Mexico, of course. Great fucking show. So, but this is the actual second annual Worlds Collide event. So this is the, the second part. Well, not the second part. The second annual one from, like I said, we had one in June, which was pretty damn nice. So this is the follow-up, per se, but we got that. Alright, so it should be a good show, like I said, in Vegas, at the Cox Pavilion on the campus of UNLV. And we got 6 matches, so it feels like an NXT pay-per-view, if you will. So it'll probably be over by midnight. Then we can go to sleep after 5 hours of fucking wrestling tonight. But it should be a good show. We got a lot of AAA guys, like the legendary Mr. Iguana! Talk about him. We got Fabi Apache. We got the AAA World Tag Team Champions, Bagano and the Psycho Clown. They're going to be in action. El Hijo the Vikingo is going to defend his AAA Mega Championship. El Hijo the Dr. Wagner Jr. will be defending his AAA Latin American Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match. And also we got a special Lucha Showcase 8-man tag. And then we're going to start off with that, with our predictions. So, we're going to go from bottom to the top, as we always do, from the Wikipedia page. That's that. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Lucha Showcase 8-man tag team match. So we got the Laredo Kid, Mascarita Sagrada, haven't seen him in a while, the legendary La Parka, who's no relation to this guy. You're gonna have fun tonight, right? Oh, I'm gonna have fun tonight, ese pero. Oh, I gotta see my friends, my amigos and amigas and everybody at AAA. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, but there's no guys that, your size there, Maybe Mini Abismo Negro, you know who he is? That guy's a pendejo. Oh, really? No wonder you fear him. I don't fear anyone. You fear Osito. Ah! Okay. Peter's playing with his dolls again. Sir, you need it on the bridge. Knock next time! Knock! Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you play with the dolls again. Good. She gives great helmets. Okay. Anyway, anytime I can crow Spaceballs is always a good time. Alright, so, Laredo Kid, Mascarita Sagrada, La Parka, and Octagon Jr. will face the LWO of Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wild, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abismo Negro. That's Mini Abyss Jr. I think that's what Abismo means. I don't know Spanish. I don't know much Spanish. I know I'm married to a hot Spanish chick, but still, I still don't understand the goddamn thing. So anyway, should be a pretty fun match. It's gonna be fun as always with the luchadors and pretty much the luchadors. Mini Abismo Negro, I think is that midget. I don't know. But it should be a fun match. I'm gonna go with Team Laredo Kid to get the win. I don't know. It's a toss-up. So. I mean, anytime you have La Parka, I gotta go with La Parka. It's just a legend. Even though Diamond Dallas Page once dressed up as La Parka, it was so funny when he hit the Gilmore Cutter on Macho Man Randy Savage. Remember that, Randy? Oh, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. Okay, Randy, calm down. You knew it was DDP. Liz knew. She didn't do anything. She was like, Liz, I mean, I didn't know who he was, Mr. Joseph. Yeah, you knew afterwards when he took the mask off, you were trying to get Randy to, hey, Randy! You know. Too late, because he got the kill mark on her. That's not nice, Mr. Joseph. Sorry. But no, I'm a big fan of DDP. I'm a big fan of Randy, too, and you too, Liz. No, that's very nice, Mr. Joseph. You're not a funny guy, Mr. Joseph. Ooh, yeah. Calm down, Randy. Calm down. I'm just being funny. Stop it. I'm gonna get Terry. Be a man, Hogan. Oh. I'll be a man, brother. To your wife, brother. Hey, calm down, guys. Stop. They always have to fight, with Liz there. It's just insane. She's a pretty lady. What did you expect? Anyway, moving on. Alright, so Team Laredo Kid will get the win there. Alright, then we go to the Fatal 4-Way match for the Triple A Latin American title. We got the champ El Hijo, Dr. Wagner Jr., who won the belt from Ricky Santana, we all know as Judas Messias. Great match there with his dad actually helping him out. Dr. Wagner Sr. helping him out. So he defends the title, I believe, for the first time. Might be more than that, I don't know. But anyway, he defends the title against Dragon Lee. We have the Canadian National Champion in the house. Oh, Ego Ethan Page and JD McDumbfuck. Interesting. This should be a pretty fun match. There is no way any of the WWE stars are going to win this match. There's no way possible. The only person I can see taking a title from Triple A to the main roster is Dominic Galeno, and he better. But we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to go, obviously, with the champ, Dr. Wagner Jr. to retain over Dragon Lee, Old Ego Ethan Page, and JD McSuckalot. McSlurpy, whatever you want. McNuggets. I can go for some McNuggets. Woman! Go order some McNuggets. I can buy a nugget. Okay. Anyway, moving on. So we get that. So, El Hijo, so Dr. Wagner Jr. will retain his Triple A Latin American title over Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD Mc711. We get that. Alright, speaking of JD McDonough, we got the other members of Judgment Day, as we got a mixed tag team match with Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez, Roxy, along with Raquel Rodriguez. They will take on Lola Vice, pero oh yes. Oh, I wish Booker T was commentating this. I don't even know who is. We do know Lillian Garcia will be announcing tonight. Always fun to see Lillian. So Lola Vice will team up with her bestie, Mr. Iguana, the legend, with Vesca. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go. I'm not being biased, but I'm gonna go with Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana to get the win over Finn Balor and Roxy. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Do we see Demon Finn Balor? The puppet? Demonito? We saw the Triple Mania. Will we return? I hope so. I would love to see Mr. Iguana and Finn Balor go one-on-one. We know Finn Balor will probably win that, but still. Demonito versus Vesca in a cage. That'd be epic. But we'll see what happens with that. But so Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana to get the win over the Judgment Day. Look at that. Alright, then we got a singles match. We go to the Maydays. We got a few senoritas with Lola Vice, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. But we got two more lovely ladies, and this will be a singles match to determine the #1 contender for the Triple A Reina de Reinas Championship, which Flamita has, which she retained over Natalya and who's she? I know it was Natalya and it was El Tormenta, I think. Let me see if I have that. No, I don't. I'm pretty sure. I know Flamita is the champ, but I forgot who she retained it against besides Natalya. I think it was Fabi Apache. I might be wrong on that, but anyway. So speaking of them, Fabi Apache will take on Natalya to determine who faces Flamita for the Triple A Reina de Reinas Championship, which is the women's title. Now, Fabi Apache was on NXT this past week, taking on taking on Lainey Reed from Evolve, and Natalya was in the audience, and at the end of the match, at the end of the speed match, well, not the end, but near the end of the match, Natalya went over the barricade, distracted Fabi Apache, and then Lainey rolled her up for the win to advance to the finals of the Speed Tournament to take on Candice LeRae, and the winner of that will face Sol Ruca at No Mercy for the Speed Championship, which is a 5-minute match, not 3, but 5. So, and then after the match, they kind of got into it. So, that leads us to tonight, where Fabi Apache will take on Natalya, and the winner, like I said, goes on to face Flamita at whatever show that title will be defended at. Both are great athletes. Ugh. I gotta go with the boat on this one. The best of all time, that is. Not the boat, But, she's built like a boat, but that's not so for another time. So I'm gonna go with Natty to get the victory. Go on to face Flamita for the title. Maybe win it. I doubt it, but you never know. And we move on with that. Alright, so Natty will get the win in this women's match. Alright. Then we go to the Triple A World Tag Team titles. We got the champs Pagano and Psycho Clown, who won at Triple Mania against Los Lobos in a hellacious Mexican street fight. Oh, it was just crazy, that match. And I can only imagine this might be, it's not going to be a hardcore match, but it's going to be brutal. So, Pagano and Psycho Clown will defend the belts against the New Day of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston! I can't do it. Sorry. I can't believe I just boxed the thunderclap. What is wrong with me? I'm old, that's why. Should be a pretty decent match. No Grayson Waller at ringside. I don't know. Maybe he will. It's in Vegas, so you never know. So, with Grayson these days, there's no way the New Day are going to win this match. No freaking way. So I'm going to go with Pagano and Psycho Clown to easily retain their titles against the New Day. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we go to the main event of Worlds Collide Dos. And it's going to be the big one for the Triple A Mega Championship, which is basically the world title of Triple A. So we got the champ, El Hijo de Vikingo, taking on the man who should have won it at Triple Mania, and that's Dominic Galero. That's Eddie's son. Right, Eddie? Oh, it's my son. He's going to win tonight, S.A. Bello. Oi, my name is not Eddie Guerrero. Well, your name is Eddie Guerrero. What are you talking about? Don't make fun of me! Bello. Okay, sorry. Alright, my son is going to win. That's all that matters. He's going to win tonight. I hope so, Eddie. I hope. For your sake. He's going to lie, cheat, and steal. Trust me. Okay. Trust Eddie. Trust Eddie that Dom Dom will win this match. I'm going with Dom Dom to win. I am sick of El Hijo de Vikingo as champion. And I think, Mexico is too. He won the belt from that guy named Alberto del El Patron. I still call him Alberto Del Rio. I can't stand him saying El Patron. El Patron, you know, sounds like that damn drink. Great drink, by the way. But yeah, he's been champ for a very long time. I don't know exactly how long, but you know, he fought El Grande Hermanicano at Triple Mania with Dom Dom, and I forget the other who else. I think it was Dragon Lee, and somehow, someway, thanks to AJ Bad Hair Styles, Dom Dom got royally fucked. Not like that, but you know, he got screwed out of the win because he had the win, he had a title all lined up, and then AJ Styles comes from wherever he came from, and distracted Dom Dom, and then El Hijo the Vikingo hit that 630 on Dom to retain the belt. But Dom Dom still our undisputed Intercontinental Champion for now. We got that. I'm thinking Dom Dom is going to win the AAA Mega Championship. There is no doubt in my mind. It's going to be a great match. Probably be the match of the night. But if Dom Dom does not win tonight, there's going to be a humongous riot in Vegas. And probably on YouTube. I have no idea. Why would you have Why would you not have Dom Dom win the belt here? Why? I want to know why. Why? Damn it! Why? Okay, JR, calm down. Anyway, so I'm going to go with Dom Dom to win or bust tonight. That's it. Because he has to win. Because he is like a god in Mexico. You saw that invasion he got at Triple Mania when he came out? Came out with the mask and everything, you know. Didn't he come out in the hoopty? I think he came out in the lowrider. No, whoop whoop. You know, the whoop whoop car, I call it. The hoopty hoop. So, but he had an epic entrance. Fans loved him. They hated El Hijo Vikingo booing him out the building. As long as Dragon Lee didn't win, it made my night. But it's another story for a long time. Sadly, Ludwig Spears did not win. What are we gonna do? You know, Dom Dom and him were kind of working together. But, I don't know. But, my prediction, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Guerrero will win the Triple A Mega Championship and make Eddie happy. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, so quickly to run down my predictions for Worlds Collide 2, Electric Boogaloo. I got Team Laredo Kid to win that 8-man tag team match. I'll probably start the show. See what happens with that. I got Dr. Wagner Jr. to retain the Triple A Latin American Championship over Dragon Lee. Oh, Ego, Ethan Page, and JD McSloopy. I got Loda Isis and Mr. Iguana the Legend to beat Fiend Balor and Roxanne Perez in that mixed tag team match. I got Natty to win and become the #1 contender to the Triple A Reina del Reinas title. I think we're definitely going to see Flamita tonight because it kind of coincides with the belt. So she'll probably be in the audience, or maybe she comes out after the match to kind of like stare down the winner, obviously. Maybe fight. I don't know. We'll see. I got Pagano and Psycho Clown to retain over the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods to retain their to retain their AAA World Tag Team titles. And in the main event, like I said, Dominic Guerrero S.A. will win and become the undisputed AAA Mega Champion or bust. So it should be a great show tonight. Some surprises. A lot of people are going to be in Vegas, obviously. I think Triple H will be there. Shawn Michaels will be there. Because they're already in Vegas, unless they took the charter to Virginia for SmackDown. I don't know, but Lily Garcia will be doing the ring announcing tonight. I don't know who's doing who's gonna be doing the broadcast. I assume it's gonna be Corey Slave, and maybe I assume probably we're going to be Corey Slave and Conan, like they did at Triple Mania, which was epic. Or maybe JBL, too. They'll have a three-man commentary team like they did at Triple Mania, so that'll be very nice. Because tonight we got, on SmackDown, we're going to have Michael Cole and... I don't know. I know it's going to be Michael Cole, but who's going to be next to him? If Corey Slave is doing Worlds Collide, he can't be there, obviously. He can't be in two places at the same time. I mean, he's going to go to Virginia, and then, like, 9:45, he's going to, like, take a jet 15 minutes to fucking Vegas? No. Unless it's, like, a supersonic, like instant transmission, like Vegeta or something like that. He'll be there, but it is what it is. So I think it's going to be, it can't be Joe Tessitore, because he's in Vegas. So it's probably going to be Michael Cole and maybe Wade Barrett tonight. So we haven't seen Wade Barrett supposedly on vacation. Unless they have, like, maybe Byron Saxton on, oh god, on backup duty, or they bring up Vic Joseph, or bring up somebody at least to do commentary tonight with Michael Cole for SmackDown. We'll have to see what happens with that. But should be a great Worlds Collide event. I think it's going to be an amazing show like Triple Mania was. I am very much invested in Triple A, and I think they're going to pull off another banger tonight. And we'll see what happens with that. I think SmackDown is pretty much going to be overshadowed by Worlds Collide tonight, because everybody's just going to be waiting at 10 o'clock. I don't think anybody, besides Beastie be on the show, I mean, that's just SmackDown right there, besides Jade and Tiffany Stratton. But it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, so that is my Triple A Worlds Collide 2 Electric Boogaloo predictions. Leave me your predictions down below in the comment section. And like Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. And that's pretty much it. Alright, guys, I'm going to do my Raw review right now and get you ready for SmackDown. And then after SmackDown, let's take that back. After Worlds Collide, we will talk about SmackDown. We'll do Worlds Collide, the review tomorrow, along with TNA and Ring of Honor. I did put up my TNA and Ring of Honor results from last week's shows. That's on my Killer Demons 669 channel on my community post, so check that out. But I will be doing a TNA Ring of Honor TNA Ring of Honor review probably tomorrow, if not Sunday, because I gotta do I do have to do Dynamite. So I'll do Dynamite Dynamite tomorrow, and then I'll do Worlds Collide Vegas, my review for that on the Peter Joseph channel. And then, if I have time, I'll do TNA Ring of Honor. If not, I'll do it Sunday night when I get back from my festivities and stuff like that. So Sunday will be TNA Ring of Honor and Collision. We'll do that. So I'm a little bit, as always, I'm always backed up with videos. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm busy. But that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Video number 3 coming up in just a little bit. That's going to be back on my main channel, Killer Demon 669, with your Monday night review, just to get you set up for should be a pretty decent SmackDown from Norfolk, Virginia. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.